Okay, this is part 6 of making an Old West holster. So I got it stitched up. I'll show you how to end off your thread. Just trying it out for fit. I wanted this to have high retention. So I'm carrying it in the woods. I don't want it falling out. I don't think that's falling out. After it's wet molded, that'll fit even better, but it's inside there just a little. But still comes out just with a good yank. But I think I like the looks of it. Okay, so put this back in my stitching pony. So I came all the way down, went back 1, 2, 3, 4, went back about 5 stitches this way, then came back the other way. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to come through the bottom of my welt. Move this over by the camera. So I'm coming through and I'm just going through one side of that. I'm going to pull that through. I'm going to take my other needle and just going through one side again. I'm going to pull that through. Okay. Now I'm going to take right over left, pull that down in, left over right, pull that down in. I'm going to take my knife, cut that off, and leave just a little bit of a tab there. I'm going to step away a second and grab my lighter. I'm just going to burn the ends of that off. So you'll never be able to see that. Okay. So now that the gun's in there, I have to move my camera and we're going to mark where we want our straps, or not really straps, where we want our slits for putting that in. Okay. Put my holster like that. Okay. So here's my pattern. I think I got my slits there. If I like where those sit, which I think I do, it'll be right here. I think what I'm going to do, put my pattern right here. Okay. So mark a top line here, top line here, another top line for the next one, like that. Okay. I'm going to take my straight edge, going to go on my marks. Let's measure this so we actually get it exact. I'm going to come up, let's see, between 1/2 and 3/4 of an inch. So I guess that'd be about 5/8 from that mark. I'm going to come down from this one, same. It was just a little off. Going to have to, I've already made the mark, so I guess that'll have to work. Okay, now we're going to come down from these about 5/8, come down from this one. Okay. See how that looks. I've only made this style of holster one other time, so I'm kind of learning this as I'm doing it, so bear with me. If you're using a separate piece of leather that just loops in here and then attaches through slits at the back, that's a lot easier, but I'm going for a more historically accurate look here, so it's going to be a little different than that. I'm going to come back these marks just a little and make a bigger slit, and looks like I need to come forward with these. And I think I'm going to start with those. So we'll probably do that in the next video because my kids are already asleep and I'm going to have to do some pounding, so I'll have to make another one on how to do that once we connect these lines. I'm going to punch holes in the end and then cut 2 slits on each of these, and then I'm going to make a stitch line and stitch the perimeter of those so they don't fray and come apart. And then your holster will weave through them like that. So that's what we'll be working on next time. So I think that's it. I'm going to make these slits like the bare minimum of what I think they should be, because I can always make them bigger. I can't make them smaller. So when in doubt, I always go small, because you can enlarge a lot of things, but you can't always make things smaller. And if it looks like it's going to be the other way around, where you can make something smaller but can't make it bigger, you know, always err on the side where you can change it. Just a bit of advice from screwing up a lot of stuff my own self. But yeah, I think I'm going to like the way that sits. A little bit of a forward cant to the top of it. Okay. Thanks for watching.